Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston, Massachusetts, on January 17, 1706. He was the apprentice of a printer in his early years. In 1728, he opened a printing shop. Soon after that, he became a publisher. Starting in the 1730s, he helped establish a number of community organizations in Philadelphia, including a lending library, the city's first fire company, a police patrol, and the American Philosophical Society. Benjamin Franklin was the oldest figure of the American Revolution. He was the only person to sign the three documents that established the United States: the Declaration of Independence, the Treaty of Paris, and the Constitution. Benjamin Franklin was a statesman, author, publisher, scientist, inventor, and diplomat. In this short video, we are going to focus on his historical role in innovation and in politics. During the 18th century, many educated Americans began to be influenced by the outlook of the European Enlightenment. This philosophical movement sought to apply the scientific methods of careful investigation based on research and experiment to political and social life. The self-educated Benjamin Franklin was the best-known American and classified as deist in the 18th century world because of his wide range of activities. The field of research that made him the most famous was on electricity. Franklin started his scientific experimentation on electricity. His work became the basis for the single fluid theory, a number of electricity-related terms used during his experiment, including battery charge, plus and minus, positively and negatively, conductor, and so on, which we still use today. Franklin noticed that there were several similarities between electricity and lightning. He believed that electricity and lightning were the same thing. In order to test and observe, he sought out to use a key and kite instead of getting himself up near the lightning. It did work. He proved that the lightning and electricity were the same thing. Furthermore, he used his theory for practical purpose and invented the lightning rod, which made of metal and attached to the highest point on a house. The rod can protect buildings from fires caused by. He himself thought the lightning rod was his most important invention. Franklin had some other innovation topics. This was a odometer, which was attached near the wheels of a carriage to calculate the distance traveled. This was the Franklin stove, which provided more heat while using less fuel than other stoves. This was the bifocal eyeglasses, which allow for distance and reading use. This was the Gulf Stream map, which showed the ocean current that originates in the Gulf of Mexico, exits through the Strait of Florida. This was the swimming fins, which attached to one's hand to improve the speed of swimming. In the early 1760s, Franklin invented a musical instrument called the glass harmonica.
In 1754, at a meeting of colonial representatives in Albany, New York, Franklin proposed a plan for uniting the colonies under a national congress. Although his plan was rejected at that moment, it was really important because of helping lay the groundwork for the Articles of Federation, which became first constitution of the United States when ratified in 1781. Franklin returned to Philadelphia in May 1775, shortly after the Revolutionary War had begun. and was selected to serve as delegate to Second Continental Congress, America's governing body at the time. In 1776, he was part of 5-member committee that helped draft the Declaration of Independence, in which the 13 American colonies declared their freedom from Britain's rule. That same year, Congress sent Franklin to France to enlist the nation's help with the Revolutionary War. In February 1778, American diplomats led by Benjamin Franklin concluded a treaty of amity and commerce, in which France recognized the United States and agreed to supply military assistance. France's assistance was ruled to be decisive to American victory in the war's end. France's expanded entry transformed the War of Independence into a global conflict. In September 1783, American and British negotiators concluded the Treaty of Paris. The American delegation, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and John Jay, achieved one of the greatest diplomatic triumphs in the country's history. They not only won recognition of American independence, but also gained control of the entire region between Canada and Florida, east of the Mississippi River, and the right of Americans to fish in Atlantic waters of Canada, which were a matter of considerable importance to New Englanders. In 1787, Franklin was a Pennsylvania delegate to Constitutional Convention. At the end of convention, in September 1787, he urged his fellow delegates to support the heavily debated new document. The U.S. Constitution was ratified by required 9 states in June 1788. Okay, what do you know about Benjamin Franklin?
Benjamin Franklin is on the face of a $100 bill.
I know that he was a Federalist. I know that his face is on the $100 bill, and that he died in 1790.
I just know he's on the $100 bill. That's all I know.
Benjamin Franklin, he was one of the founding fathers. He was a Federalist. He invented bioptical lenses, I believe. And he also was the inventor to the lightning rod to prevent buildings from getting shocked by lightning. And he was influenced electricity, but I don't think it was just him. Right?
Franklin was one of the founding fathers of America, and he drafted the Declaration of Independence. He was the 6th president of Pennsylvania, and he's on a $100 bill.